What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Panda Trades. Hope you all had a great weekend and a good trading day. We'll do a little analysis for the market today, which we will show you how the market reacted today, which was just ranging for me. Didn't have much movement. But let's do a small analysis of the market. I did clear all the zones and all the levels that I watch to see the reaction, because I want to show you guys how to draw them. I did move my money from E-Trade, most of it, to TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, because I trade options here. I do futures and options, most of it. Most of my trades are futures and options. And E-Trade does not have enough open interest for my contracts, which means they don't have enough. You always can create more contracts, of course, but they don't have enough contracts to trade, which TDA got a lot of it, and the volume is higher in TD Ameritrades. So I used them and moved that last week. But as far as now, I love their platform and I love the feel. Of course, there's other platforms that can do the fill faster, like Lightspeed and stuff like that. But for my strategy, it's a great platform. So let me show you guys how to draw those levels here. So this is the weekly chart of the ES, okay? Which is like, this is the futures. This is the S&P 500 futures. Most of my trades gonna go from the future chart. I trade mostly SPY and QQQ, but most of my analysis goes from the futures, because the SPY and QQQ, they close the ETFs of that, and they close after hours, and the futures market basically close for 1 hour a day. So I trade of and execute most of my orders on the futures and the options of that. Okay, so I cleared the chart. Let me show you some level that I watched for the day. Okay, this is a level right here, the 3,500 level that I did watch. Okay, this is one level here that we watched. Let me get it close as we can. This is one level. The low of that was 3502. Yeah, this is one level. So this is one level that we did. Show you. See, touches one here, broke it, and then retested here. Okay, this is the weekly again. Now I see another level on the weekly, about 3,400s, about that right here, right? 3,400s. Of course, you can drag it all the way here to see it better. I mean, you can do it for the sake of the video. I already see the levels. That is why. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's keep going. Got another level that I watch here. This is a nice level. Got this level, of course. Which is 3,600. We got another level, which is right here. This is another level around the 3700s. Again, if you go 37, 3600s, it's stronger resistance or support demands or supply zones because more institutions buy, or the stop loss goes with round numbers. It's always like that. This is one level. See, this is another level right here. That's the 3800s. It's another level. Okay. We have another level here, which is the 3900s. About that. About 3900s. Now, if you go to that's how I sort it out. I go to the weekly, then I go to the daily to see the levels, of course, and then help me see the levels. Okay, so we got this level here. As you can see, touch it once, touch it twice, touch it 3-4 times. This is another level around the 3900s. Again, if you go on the daily, you got another level here. But you can just drag it down here. It's not a lot of difference, the points or not. Okay, so this is the ES. So we got 3800s, the 3900s, and 3700s. It's always, if you see it's a round number, which is going to bounce or reject most of it. So if you really want to play that, well, it's like 20, 30 points. You can do that as well. But those are the areas, most of the areas that I'm watching here. Because the weekly for me is the strongest indicator. And again, that's 37, 3800. That's a 100-point move, of course. Okay, so let's go 30 minutes. I'll show you the 30 minutes really quick. 30 minutes chart. Okay. Well, that's from today. And our strategy with the futures and the options are the same. So I take a little bit more risk with the futures because I can enter and exit faster. So I sometimes I get some more indicators and not just demand and supply zones. So usually you can just put the VWAP over here and be good to go. VWAP is a really important indicator. I'll show you why today. Okay. So every one of those represent a day. Every one of the black ones here, that's represent a day. So we got to this supply, as you can see, around 3700s. The supply zone right here, okay? And we got the demand zone around 3600s. Again, round numbers are stronger support and resistance. Okay? You gotta think where the smart money move, not as a retail trader, and that's how they move. Okay? So we got that. Let me close up. Let's get this click close on what happened. Okay? So this is the low of 3500s right here, right where we draw that line, key area basically. Excuse me. We went. What was that? There was the 13 last week. This is the day they just ripped all the way up, which was crazy. 200 points, and no really pull back, and everybody was having fun. Then we have the post market. We touches the supply zone once, and we touch it twice. Okay. And then it went back, went up, when try to test it again with a big candle. Okay, this is a little bit pre-market again, 8:30. This market moves all the time. For me, it's a pre-market, but futures market moves 23 hours a day. Close only for 1 hour, as I said before. So it was like a breakout or it's like a bull trap, because bulls will go long and say, okay, there's a flag here. We broke this flag. We'll go long. Originally, what happened, we got to this supply zone and we reject the supply zone and went all the way back down to the 3600s. Okay. All right. So that's what happened. It was a great day actually to trade, because this one ripped up, this one ripped down, and this is actually today. So we got the imbalance here. We got the supply right here. It's very strong supply zone. Okay. And let me show you what happened here. Okay, this was 30 minutes. We'll go down a little bit to 15. Okay. Show you what happened here. Okay. We opened a really strong candle. Small pullback, really strong candle to the upside. Then we got to, again, supply zone. Got 3700 rejected immediately. And we have a small zone that we created on the 15 minutes. Then we created a bear trap here, because this is the VWAP here, as you can see. This is VWAP. So if I put you over here, you see we went up, tested the 9 EMA, got up, ripped all the way to the supply zone. And at the supply zones right here, we enter, we got rejection, then another retest and another rejection. So we got a double top on a supply zone, which perfect entry. That's an A+ entry for me. Perfect entry for me, especially when I see a little confirmation from my side, which goes here. That's where we enter. So we got double top on demand. Then we start ripping all the way down. We took some profit, and then we got to the 15 minutes here. Okay, this is where the bear trap happened, because okay, we got to this supply zone. It's not the strongest one, of course. And we basically bounce, then we'll come back and bounced, and then come back. As you can see, we touches the VWAP. Okay, if we above the VWAP, the buyers are in control. If we below the VWAP, the sellers are in control. So we did have a massive pullback right here from the supply zone all the way to the VWAP, but the buyers are still in control, as you can see. Okay, so after this bounce, after we got this confirmation here, guys, you basically can enter this trade. I do confirm that over here. As you can see, a flag on a supply zone, on a demand zone, sorry, and we bounce off the VWAP. We got one, then small pullback, and then we created a higher low here and above the demand zone. So we got confirmation for the long side. Okay, we broke the trend. Okay, you can enter here. We broke the trend, and we created a higher low, and a green candle. So we got a green candle. Okay, we got a bullish candle here. Got a green candle. We bounce off the demand zone, and we have a higher low, which indicates great. It's about 75% accuracy on those trades. Okay, so this is a great entry, but this is why VWAP is so important, because really it's a trap for bears, because it's like, oh, okay, we're about to break this support and keep going down all the way, but today was just a ranging day, so we just bounced off of it, which was great. So again, excuse me, sorry. So we did close. We close above the 9 EMA, between the 20 EMA. But we closed this candle 360, almost 368, and so one scenario gonna happen. We can touch the 370 again, and then reject. If we touch the 370 again, and then reject, it can happen. I mean, it's just scenario. Nobody knows really what's going on, especially with these days. Like, nothing happened today, It just, okay, what happened? Nothing happened, okay? So we might touch that here, okay, and then go down. So let's say we touch that. Sorry about that. Still new to this platform. I used that one. Okay, we can touch that and then go lower. Okay, we can touch the 370 again right here. Okay, this is a level. Then start breaking to the downside. This is one scenario, of course. And the next scenario that can happen, we can just rip to the upside. Or we can just busting that up and retest it to 80. Or we can touch that, come back, okay, to the 3600 and bust it up. So it's a lot of scenarios that can happen right now. A lot of people don't know what's going on because the market is unclear for now. I'm not the only one who's saying that. The big institutions saying that too. Is like, I don't know what to do with the people money they give me to invest. This is from Goldman Sachs. So one of their analysts. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here, and then we'll be smarter about what's going on. But we can make money either way. For us, it doesn't matter. We just need a couple points. Today wasn't a good day as far as the movement. It was we had, what was that, 364 on the SPY, and we ended up at a high of 367 some. 3.5 points moved the whole day. We just ranging, so there wasn't pretty crazy moves today. But that's it as far as the analysis. Nobody really know what's going to happen. We can retest the 70 again, reject, or we can break it through. We're going to see. We got some earnings going on. We got Tesla earnings that I really want to see what's going to happen. We got Netflix coming up too. It's going to be a fun week, that's for sure. So guys, try to trade, carefully. Do not go crazy on one trade, and really work your system and patience. Trying to be patient with those markets. And don't take any trade that you see, because you're gonna end up losing money that you don't want to. Because at the end of the day, it's not how much you can make, it's how much you can keep in the market, from the market. Okay. That'll be all for today. I hope I could give you some information, and I'll see you in the next video.